Morning, everyone. I wanted to just pop in here before I head off from Santa Claus's Holiday Village to give you a quick No Frills tour, just so you can see what it's all about and what you've got available to you. So to start with, I'm just at the entrance here. So if you're coming in winter, you can expect to see this all covered in snow completely. Over there is the reception entrance and also the Three Elves restaurant. And a bit further on, you've got the Christmas house, which is where you have breakfast. Immediately across the road, you've got a service station, and it's 24-hour, and there's also food available in there. On the right of the entrance, or between the Christmas house and the reception, are the cabins, which I'll take you down to a bit later. Alrighty, here is the main post office. So in there you can go in and write postcards. There's some gift stores. If you follow straight through there, you get through to the main square. Alternatively, you can keep coming this way and you'll see further ahead here there's more activities. So through there you can do see the reindeers, and I just said reindeer and huskies, and Mrs. Claus is through there as well. There's also the teepee there that I posted about, and there's lots of little fireplaces set up where you can toast your marshmallows. So lots of people actually bring their marshmallows to toast, which is quite welcome. Through there on the right is Snowman World, which looks very different without snow, so that's quite funny. In there you can get food. You can obviously do all the activities with Snowman that Snowman World offer. Turning back around, we are heading into the main square, which you can see is very quiet. So that is Santa Claus' office, where you will go in and meet Santa. So to do that, the best thing to do is to come in when you first arrive and go and get a check-in time, particularly if you're coming during a busy period. At Christmas or in December, obviously there'll be lots of people here. So go and get a time, and you have an entry time that you can go in and start queuing up. So I think our queue took about an hour, but along the queue there's lots to look at and see and do. So it's quite fun, and it didn't feel like an hour, and our kids were not bored at all, which was pretty cool. So inside there as well, there are a couple of stores. So Itala, which is sort of homewares, really nice homewares, just crossing the Arctic Circle line. And over the other side, there's Marimekko. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. And also Pontic. Pontic is actually based and set up in Posio, which is where I'm headed next. So I'm planning to go to the outlet there. So then on this side of here, we have a building that has lots of shops and a number of cafes throughout. So tons of gift stores, varying prices. So if you're looking for any kind of souvenirs, there's tons in there. And that keeps going all the way through. This is the live webcam. So if you want to make calls to home or to family and friends, or just tell them to get online, they can see you up there as a little camera. So you'll see lots of people doing that. Down that way, they've got, you can see that there a bit better. So different cities around the world. There's actually none from Australia, so feeling a bit ripped off about that. But how far you are from each place. And it is currently 10 degrees, but yeah, it's pretty funny to see all those sub-zero temperatures on the temperature gauge. So yeah, this is the main square. At the very back, for those of you who are looking for other food options, Santa's Pizza and Burgers out the back there. And I just forgot to mention too that upstairs here on level 2, there's a luggage storage and also another little gift store that just seems a little bit cheaper. Through here as well, just like once you've seen Santa and you walk through, and you don't have to see Santa to get to this shop, but that's the official gift store, and they've got beautiful souvenirs in there. So obviously they come with a price, but yeah, they're really lovely. So if you're wanting something really authentic, then I'd recommend you go in there. So there's one luggage storage in there, and there's also a luggage storage in the far end of this building. So behind the loft, upstairs, there's a luggage storage as well. So yeah, I guess I don't know how you go about booking that in, or whether you can or not, but could be worth checking. And also there's an information right in the center of that big long building, so you can go in there and do that. I think that is it in a nutshell, and yeah, it's very cool to cross the Arctic Circle line. Yeah, I'll just take you for a quick look at the Holiday Village accommodation. Just quickly, these are the igloos that are available to book at Three Elves restaurant. So they're pretty special. They're all lit up in December or at night time with Christmas lights and everything. So if you want to do that, then I'd get in early and book. Yeah, actually somebody that I met when I was planning my trip recently told me that she met somebody online who, just in a Facebook group, who wanted to book a dinner in here, and due to the cost, they ended up booking together because it was cheaper to do it that way. So that might be even something that you could look at. So that's Snowman World there. So that's right next door to the Holiday Village, and we literally spent hours in there tubing down that hill, which you can't really see very well, but as I said, looks very different in autumn without all of the snow. So I just need to get out of the road for this car. But yep, this car is coming around the corner. This is so you can see Husky Park, Santa's Igloos, Arctic Circle. There's the Glass Resort and Restaurant. Nova Sky is another one. So if you're staying in any of those places, you're really nice and close by. Okay, into the Holiday Village where the accommodation is. There are lines of cabins. They're actually really well spaced out. So these, I'm not going to take you into mine on this video because it's a pigsty. But these are all interconnecting. So you go through that first door, and then there are 2 other doors into each of the cabins. So I imagine that would work well for those people who are wanting or needing a little bit more space. Behind each of them is a car space for each cabin. So it's got the sign where you are meant to park. And as you can see, really close to the forest and the back of Snowman World. So I'll just zoom up here so you can see there's a sign up here for the trails. It's not very clear. So mountain biking, cross-country skiing, which they call Nordic skiing here, or hiking. So you can do that at any time of the year, which is really cool. So this is me, and I will post a video at some stage, probably on my Insta account, of my room.